So maybe you've cut your wedding, your music video, your sequence, promo, whatever, and you think, well, I'll add some grain or some fogging or some scratches, and you use the Blackmagic OFX to do that, which is fine, and it works really well. The only thing is, when you do that, about 500,000 other people are doing the same thing. It's all going to look a little bit samey. So what about if you bring in your own scratches from somewhere, which you have purchased? Now, this is a shameless little plug, because all my archive of scratches, film shash, fogging, film rollouts that I've collected over 30 years is available in the FX PhD store, which you can buy and apply. Now, how do you do that? Now, you have to have it as physical media. That's what it is. It's not a digital created thing by human. This has been man-made and collected, so it actually exists as MOV files. I've gone through and graded it. These guys say I'd like a high-con black and white with maybe some grain or fogging. The easiest way to do that, or test for that, is to use the timeline. So timeline means you grade everything. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to add a layer, Option L, but first of all, I'm going to do the high-con black and white that they want. I'm going to turn my, here, I'm going to go in here, go into my RGB mixer, go monochrome, and then I can play with any of my channels like that. So I'm going to just push that, get a slightly different view, and you can see that has gone across everywhere. It's more of a high-con look. I can use any of the other tools. So if I go to Node 2, I may just want to lift that slightly like that and maybe just soften. I love using mid-tone detail. Just push that back. I'm not trying to sharpen it. I'm trying to soften everything. But here's the cool thing. This is where we want our scratches or fogging to come in. If I go to my media pool, I've got some already in there, and I'm going to use, I've got fogging heavy. So what I'm going to do is drag that over, just place it anywhere on the background of the node tree, and then I'm going to break this guy coming from number 1. I'm going to feed this up into there, like that. And then I'm going to feed this guy in here, across there, into there, like that. And we can see the full result of that. Now, I've actually picked a frame which is full on fogging like that. And I'm going to go and probably use a slightly less, find one, say there, because that's what I like. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to change the way I'm blending those together from normal. And I'm going to go down to an overlay like that, which means it will blend it through slightly differently. It's going to add a little bit of color coming through from that fogging. Now you might say, I love some of it, but some of it is too much, in which case you can then just adjust your opacity, which is this here. And again, it's doing it through the overall. So if I take that right down, it's going to be about 50% of it. There. Other cool thing that you can do, if you have your live preview turned on, you can preview these composite modes. And obviously some will be terrible, but sometimes you come across your happy accident and you go, oh, I don't mind that, it doesn't look so bad. Pretty cool way of adding individual grain. It could be grain, could be scratches. I've just picked out a fogging one, which is actually a film roll fogging out. Get more information on all my color training at fxphd.com. Thanks for watching.